What better way to spend a Saturday afternoon than this game that we have in store for you right here? EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Well, guys, checking in with Coach O'Brien before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bulls offense will take... No matter what else is going on, perfection is right here on a Saturday afternoon. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Well, guys, checking in with the BC head coach before the game.
A picture-perfect afternoon for EA Sports college football. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, this kind of matchup is always a challenge. Coach told me bringing a team in here on the road can be hard. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. From inside the 15, here's the return. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28, and a pretty good job by the coverage unit. The Eagles offense will go on the attack first. And let me tell you about these linebackers. This group can make life miserable on any offense.
And that matchup with this running back versus these linebackers is a lot of fun. David, one thing talking to the defense this week is that they take pride in stopping the run. And these linebackers told us in meetings, this guy has not seen a defense like us, and they definitely have not played a linebacking unit as athletic as we are. We are looking to make a statement in this one by shutting this guy down.
And I love the confidence of the young guys, and I love the confidence of this defense, and they got some swag. But make no mistake, this running back is good, and this might be the best guy that they've seen.
Makes a grab and room to run. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The transfer has it his first carry. Maybe a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's McKenzie. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Boston College will send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The Bulls offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. He may have a matchup on the outside he can really take advantage of. A lot of teams have attacked this corner. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
Catch in the middle, it's Bishop. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Gain of 8 yards on the play is too short of the first down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
To throw, it's Alexander. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Takes the easy completion. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Bishop. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down play from the gun. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And the Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Bulls! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Just a little off. Incomplete. This offense really needs to get something going. Hunt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for his man. Complete to the right. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He rifles one deep down the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Alexander. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback...
Intercepted to stop the threat. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Second down coming up. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
It'll be third and long. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Boston College will send out the punt team. Hauls it in at the 25. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. Trying play action. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the... It's time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Quarterback keep. They'll give it to the back. Smashes ahead. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Keeps it on first down. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Run in the red zone. It's Wallace. They knock him down right there.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. They're not into threes. They want sixes, and to keep this drive alive, makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to pay.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Boston College right back to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Back to pass, it's McKenzie. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Second down, he'll throw it. Complete. Nice move to keep running. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? A shot toward the end zone. He caught it. He's trying to get it in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. In the red area, it's Dickens. And he's in. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Muhammad. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Running inside. It's Wallace. Got enough for the first. There's some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bulls look to do some damage in the red zone. They go to the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Back to pass, it's Alexander. Bringing the heat. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught
it. He wants to change this route. Going to the ground. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! Quick strike through the air for the score. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolled. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds the tight end. Turning it on! They stop him after a pickup of 9, but he moves the chains, and it'll be first down on the other side of the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's McKenzie. Pressure coming. He's got it. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Boston College! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave...
Hey, hell no, I had to cut my motherfucking mic on, Will. You tweaking.
And he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just...
There he goes! The 40, the 30, the 10! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulls!
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I'll tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Under fire. And they got it.
And man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking deep down the right side.
Man, get the
Upstairs,
fuck
he's
out
got
of
it.
here. Like, what the fuck?
Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's get right to it with Liberty taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Flames, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the 2nd half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Hold and fire complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
From the gun, running back on the move. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? He'll try to get to the marker himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Got it in the middle, it's Bishop. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Alexander. Works the middle of the field. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This one's complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. 14. On the ground with the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll move the wide receiver. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The run inside. It's Dickens. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Oh, they're after him, and down he goes.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
College will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bulls. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
Oh, he's got some space. He's racked up 92 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Fighting off the defender. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. All the way. Touchdown, Bulls.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
Dropping back, it's McKenzie. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback. Finds
his way for 3 after the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Here's the pressure. Still looking. Powers through the defender. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The keeper on the option. Maybe some room here. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Warner. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious. Time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Bulls sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on this...
Turning it on! Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run it.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw.
Got a little grass. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Bulls are rolling down the field.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Leaves it with the running back. Bounced off his feet.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
Man, those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Looking downfield, it's Warner. Makes the grab on the left. At the 40, there he goes. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Quick completion to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
It's got to be frustrating to be this.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They go right back to him. Thrust that arm out. And they get him down.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting a run, not only a positive run. Shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Another 4th down try for this offense. They're 2 for 4 so far in this one. Trying to keep this drive alive. Pulled down, but he's got enough to convert on 4th, the fresh set of downs, and to keep that clock churning. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Hands it off on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the 4th quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker?
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Warner. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Ray. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Snagged out of the air. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ray. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.